Good evening, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live on my YouTube channel as I continue my part series. We get the week that was college football history review, the 1982 college football season between this is week number 11, November 13th, 1982. This is week number 11. This is we're gonna start with Clemson, number 11 team in the country, versus 18 Maryland, where number 11 Clemson beat number 18 Maryland 24-22. Maryland was on a roll and scoring 14 straight fourth quarter points and moving ball back deep in Clemson territory. Up 2, Tigers needed big play to save 7 straight victory. Got it once, safety. Terry Kennard forced fumble. The catch by tight end John Tice. Defensive back Reggie Pleasant covered with 3:48 left. Terrapins had scored in fourth quarter on a 37-yard scoring pass from quarterback Boomer Esiason to wide receiver Greg Hill. 1-yard blast by fullback Rick Bandenjack. Maryland defense forced punt that traveled 4 yards thanks to strong winds, giving it ball on Clemson 21-yard line. Kennard's fumble recovery was fourth of 4 or 5 turnovers, which offset Terps 342 yards to 231 yards edge. Number 1 Georgia beat Auburn 19-14. Objective tailback Herschel Walker's career became perfect. He led Bulldogs to third SEC title and third Sugar Bowl as many years. Walker ran for 177 yards and 2 touchdowns, passed 5,000 yards career barrier with 5,097 yards. Scored game-winning touchdown, 3-yard run midway through the fourth quarter. Now, his touchdown kept an 8-yard drive. Auburn had taken 14-13 lead on 87-yard scoring burst by nifty halfback Lionel Little Train James. Late in the game, and Tigers reached Georgia 20 and 14-yard lines, but both drives failed on downs as Bulldogs kicker Kevin Butler booted field goals of 20 yards and 50 yards. Walker, who scored on a 47-yard run in the second quarter, passed former South Carolina star George Rogers into fourth place on all-time rushing list. Southern Mississippi beat number 17 Alabama 38-29 as quarterback Reggie Collier showcased SEC-worthy skills, rushing for 8 yards, 3 touchdowns as Golden Eagles surprisingly snapped Crimson Tide's 57-game winning streak in Tuscaloosa. He broke our defense, said Alabama defenseman Mike Pitts. He was catching us off guard in bad positions. Southern Mississippi tailback Sam Jarnett, Selma, Alabama native, rushed 153 yards and 2 touchdowns to lead ground gainers. Tide fullback Ricky Moore rushed for 109 yards. Fullback Craig Turner scored 2 touchdowns, and quarterback Walter Lewis threw for 197 yards with 33-yard touchdown to halfback Joe Carter. The key stat in this game was, however, was football poison. 4 Crimson Tide turnovers to none for Southerners. Loss which caused Bama a possible Fiesta Bowl bid was first on campus since 10-6 Florida's defeat in 1963. Mississippi State defeated Louisiana State, number 6 team in the country, 27-24, unable to catch Georgia for SEC title. Demoralized LSU was right for picking. The Boom Bulldogs certainly had something to do. The outcome is kicker Dana Moore booted winning 45-yard field goal at game's end. Number Mississippi State quarterback John Bond gave them 24-17 lead on a 64-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Danny Knight for the LSU tied game on a 35-yard touchdown run by fullback Mike Muntz. Now Tigers. Quarterback Alan Risher completed 25 of 34 passes, 308 yards, losing calls. So he threw touchdowns of 69 to wide receiver Eric Morton to open scoring, 11-yard touchdown pass to tailback Gary James, the top scorer at 14 at halftime. Mississippi State halfback Michael Haddix rushed 15 times for 112 yards and 6-yard touchdown. Ohio State beat Northwestern 40-28. Penn State, the number 5 team in the country, beat Notre Dame, the number 13 team in the country. Number 5 Penn State beat number 13 Notre Dame 24-14, trailing 14-13 in fourth quarter. Penn State quarterback Todd Blackledge burned a run-conscious Irish defense by connecting out a pass to tailback Kurt Warner that resulting in winning 48-yard touchdown. Even Keenan run, Notre Dame allowed Warner to ramble for 145 yards. Irish were struggling without quarterback Blair Kill, enjoyed in first quarter but had taken lead on electrifying 93-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by tailback Alan Pinkett. The Lions wide receiver Kenny Jackson caught 6 passes for 114 yards. Oklahoma State beat Kansas State 24-16. Oklahoma beat Missouri 41-14. Oklahoma was ranked number 15 in the country. When things went well for the Sooners, tailback Marcus Dupree, they were very good. Staking off Flubug, Dupree toyed with Tigers, running for 166 yards and 2 touchdowns, including 7-yard burst in fourth quarter. On his long run, Dupree ran over Missouri safety Raymond Hairston, outran quarterback Terry Machichak. The game featured Oklahoma's first touchdown pass in 1982. Quarterback Kelly Phelps pitched 11-yard pass to tight end Johnny Fontenette to cap 80-yard drive for 28-14 beginning of third quarter. Now, Phelps also scored on a 38-yard run. Oklahoma rushed for 483 yards. Tigers passed for 149 yards, but rushed for only 86 yards, thanks to 70 sacks by Sooners defense. Now, Missouri enjoyed second quarter success, scoring 2 touchdowns, including 42-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Roland Allen to wide receiver Craig White. Next, Southern Methodist beat Texas Tech 34-27. Southern Methodist was ranked number 2 in the country, 134-27. Important win in Southern Methodist quest for its Southwest Conference title ended in bizarre fashion, but odd closing play soon would become forgotten when California-Stanford matchup overshadowed it a week later. Tilt was tied at 27-27 with 17 seconds left. And SMU safety Blaine Smith bobbled long squib kickoff before rising up to throw. One bounce cross field lateral to wide receiver Bobby Leach at Pony's 9-yard line. Leach was alone near left sideline and raced 91 yards for touchdown. It was a miracle. It worked in package. Red Raiders kicker Ricky Gann had just tied game with 28 yards field goal. Texas Tech tailback Anthony Hutchinson rushed for 206 yards to top SMU's Pony Express backfield, which also ran well. Mustangs tailback Eric Dickerson broke his own single-season school rushing mark with 1,536 yards, scoring 2 touchdowns, run for 115 yards on 21 carries. Meanwhile, tailback Craig James had 97 yards rushing, 19 carries, adding another touchdown. Hutchinson raced for a 71-yard touchdown to tie it at 24-24 early in the fourth quarter, but was halted on 3rd-and-1 run at SMU 10-yard line just before Gann made his tying field goal. Victory was SMU's first in Lubbock since 1968. Washington is number 7 team in the country. Number 7 Washington beat number 3 Arizona State by a score of number 7 Washington beat number 3 Arizona State by a score of 17-13. Bouncing number 3 Arizona State from top of tight Pac-10 race, Huskies of Washington were in driver's seat for third straight Rose Bowl. Washington won by playing turnover-free ball against aggressive Arizona State defense while forcing 4 turnovers. Huskies converted a pair of those turnovers into 32 25-yard touchdown drives. They had 10-3 entering third quarter. Huskies recovered Suns Devils freshman tailback Gerald Clark's fumble of second half kickoff. Tailback Jock Robinson ran for 124 yards, scoring on 4-yard run moments later for 17-3 lead. Clark later raced 50 yards for touchdown, longest run against Huskies all season, but Sun Devils could not rally and wasted 360 yards in offense. Arizona State University quarterback Todd Hines passed for 206 yards, but was sacked 3 times. The loss is devastating in our minds. That was said by Arizona State coach Darryl Rogers. It may take a while for us to recover. And last, at least that's it right there as far as that's concerned. As far as that history review for college football, history review the 1982 college football season. Games that are played on week 11, November 13, 1982. This week, number 11. Let's get into the AP poll. As of November 15th, you got number 20 Tulsa, 19 Maryland, number 18 Notre Dame, 17 Texas, 16 West Virginia, 15 Southern California, 14 Oklahoma, 13 Michigan, 12 Louisiana State, 11 UCLA, 10 was Clemson, 9 Arkansas, 8 Arizona State, 7 Florida State, Pittsburgh 6, Washington 5, Nebraska 4, Penn State 3, Southern Methodist 2, and number 1 Georgia. So that includes a look at college football history review the 1982 college football season for week number 11. Games that were played on November 13th, 1982. Please like, subscribe, comment to the channel. We'll be able to smack 2 on Thursday. Till then, talk to you soon.